Imagine this. At this very moment, billions of messages are being sent around the world. Millions of people are watching videos, shopping online, attending classes, and talking to friends. Banks are processing transactions worth billions of dollars. Airplanes are exchanging information with control towers. Entire governments are communicating through digital networks. All of this depends on one thing: the internet. But what if, in a single moment, it all vanished? No Google, no YouTube, no WhatsApp, no Instagram, no online banking, no websites, nothing. Digital world that powers modern civilization suddenly disappears. At first, people think it's a temporary outage, a technical problem that will be fixed within hours. But then the shocking truth emerges. The internet is gone. Forever. How would the world react? Would society collapse? And could humanity survive without the technology we depend on every day? Let's find out.
The first few minutes would be filled with confusion. People would restart their phones, refresh their browsers, reset their Wi-Fi routers. Most would assume the problem is local. But soon, reports would start appearing on television and radio. The outage is global. No country is connected. No website is working. No online service exists anymore. Within hours, panic begins. Millions of workers are unable to do their jobs. Online meetings disappear. Cloud-based systems stop functioning. Businesses suddenly lose access to important data. Students can't attend online classes. Gamers lose access to online games. Streaming services completely shut down. Banks face serious problems. Online payments stop immediately. Digital wallets become useless. Credit card systems struggle to process transactions. Long lines form outside ATMs as people rush to withdraw cash. Airports experience delays. Travel companies lose communication systems. Stock markets around the world suspend trading. By the end of the first day, humanity realizes this is not a simple outage. The world has entered unknown territory.
As days pass, the true impact becomes visible. Many businesses are completely dependent on the internet. Online shopping companies stop operating. Food delivery apps disappear. Ride-sharing services become useless. Millions of remote workers are suddenly unemployed. Communication becomes much harder. People return to phone calls and text messages. Television and radio become the primary sources of information. For younger generations, the experience feels unbelievable. Many have never lived in a world without social media. No Instagram stories, no TikTok videos, no YouTube recommendations, no endless scrolling. Governments activate emergency communication systems. Scientists and engineers work around the clock trying to understand what happened. But collaboration becomes difficult. Without internet connections, sharing information across countries takes much longer. The world feels smaller, more isolated, and far less connected than before.
After 1 month, the global economy enters crisis. Modern banking systems rely heavily on internet infrastructure. International money transfers become extremely difficult. Businesses that depend on online services begin collapsing. Technology companies lose their ability to operate. Millions of workers lose their jobs. Supply chains begin breaking down. Factories struggle to track inventory. Shipping companies lose efficient communication systems. Deliveries become slower and more expensive. Global trade suffers massive disruptions. Financial experts estimate trillions of dollars have been lost. Many countries enter recession. Some governments declare economic emergencies. The digital economy, which took decades to build, collapses within weeks. The world faces one of the largest financial crises in human history. and nobody knows how long it will last.
But after some time, something unexpected happens. People adapt. Humans have always adapted to difficult situations. Families begin spending more time together. Children spend less time staring at screens and more time outdoors. Board games become popular again. Libraries become crowded. Book sales increase dramatically. People meet friends face to face instead of through apps. Communities become more connected locally. Neighborhood events become common. Radio stations experience a major comeback. Newspapers regain importance. Many people discover they are less stressed without constant notifications. No endless arguments online. No pressure to constantly check social media. No obsession with likes and followers. Life becomes slower, less digital, but perhaps more personal. For some people, losing the internet feels like losing a superpower. For others, it feels strangely peaceful.
Years pass. Humanity begins rebuilding. Scientists create new communication networks. Governments invest heavily in backup systems. Businesses develop stronger offline infrastructure. Schools teach students how to function without relying entirely on digital technology. Society becomes more resilient. People keep physical copies of important documents. Companies maintain offline backups of critical information. New technologies emerge. Perhaps not the same as the internet we once knew, but something different. Something designed to be stronger and harder to lose. The disappearance of the internet becomes one of the most important events in human history. Future generations study it in schools. They learn how dependent humanity once became on a single network, and how quickly everything changed when that network vanished. Because the truth is this: the internet feels permanent, but it isn't. It is one of the most important inventions ever created, yet it remains surprisingly fragile. Losing it would be devastating. But humanity survived for thousands of years before the internet existed. We would survive again. The real question is not whether we could live without the internet. The real question is, would we want to? What do you think? Would the world become better or worse if the internet disappeared forever? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating documentaries.